Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being about the business of what we got going on here today. It's a one-to-one interview with our guest, Rosalie Ina, aka Hummingbird is her indigenous name, and she is an entrepreneur that is going to show you her creative side as well as some of the things that she continues to do because she is, like we have found out, she is a phenomenal person. And what we are going to do is find out some of this phenomenal stuff that she does. And actually, what we want to do is to invite you in to be a part of this phenomenal experience so that way everybody can enjoy the uniqueness that she brings to the table. Amen. Amen. All right, y'all. Shay, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Now I'm going to say my mother because she's in here. Ashe, Mommy, Ashe, Cynthia, Ashe, all of the people that have left and have not physically been here, but they're still here. So Ashe, Ashe. So, how you doing?
I'm good.
That's what's
I'm
up.
good.
Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Thank you, and we want to thank everybody wherever you are at this evening, afternoon, morning, to being here with us as well. And this is a lady that travels because she traveled here. She came to where we are at so that way we can bring you her and her logically unique self. All right, talk to the people. Tell a little bit about Logically Unique and how'd you start? Where'd you get your name, Logically Unique, and when did you start this creative process for yourself? As a youth or as an elder? As you got older, how did that work out?
This was when I was an adult, actually. But I was taught since a kid how to sew. I was very creative. I went to school to be a carpenter, so I took on those skills. I worked as a carpenter for many, many years.
Wow.
In the Union in Boston.
Okay.
Where I'm from.
Big up to the Beantown, the Beantown peoples and tings and thousands of tings.
So after using all of my creative abilities, I started to realize, wait, I want to start making stuff. I want to start working for myself instead of the man.
Amen. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Do that. I'm neurodivergent, all the neural spicy lingo. So I was bored. I have to do things my way. So I decided when I was pregnant, I was going to start sewing and start my own business.
Okay.
And when I made that decision, I started attracting other moms that are also not homeowners, business owners.
Okay.
Sewing and creating things while they have their kids at home.
That's what's up.
I had this online support system.
Okay.
So I started sewing. I started making things for my babies, my boys. I started out making bandana bibs and teething rings. I wanted to bring some of my classics.
Right,
so that people know this is where I started.
Okay.
And it was a hit. It was a hit.
Yep.
People were asking for these in bulks. They wanted to sell them in their own like boutique shops and everything. So
you were a mass producer. You were a wholesaler.
It was nice.
That's what's up.
And then I got bored.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to be honest. Like this is what happens sometimes when you're creative. Like you want to do things and then you realize I don't want to do this anymore.
Right.
So I evolved.
Okay.
But how I got the name Logically Unique, I'm pretty logical in the sense of like how I put things together in my mind.
So the way you construct things.
Right.
Okay.
It's very logical, but yet when it comes out in the physical, it's very unique and different.
Okay. All right.
So I just combined those two different things into one, but that's me. I'm logically unique.
And that is beautiful because that concept is inner.
Yes.
And it never goes away.
Right.
The fire inside of you may dim, then you get bored and you have to go do something else.
Right. But that makes us unique too.
Right.
Because there's so many facets. I keep reminding people, lately especially, embrace all of the multifacetedness of you. We're not meant to just be doing one, two things.
Right.
Too many things.
And these things that you create, how has your community grown?
It comes and goes.
Okay.
Because mind you, when I started, I was doing baby products.
Right.
That's a whole different demographic.
Okay.
So then as my boys grew, I was growing.
Okay.
And my creative interest was, well, I'm creating, and I was making aprons for myself. So then I started to make aprons for others. But I realized I had this little thing where I enjoyed making pockets. Yeah, I know it's weird. This is why I'm logically unique.
Okay. All right. You're not weird. You're unique.
I am unique.
Okay.
So I want, if I may, just put this apron on to
Okay,
give you an
all right.
example.
Let's.
So I started making aprons
Okay.
for creatives specifically, and I want to say specifically I was doing custom aprons because I enjoyed the challenge that it was giving me to create something different shapes, so that I can also expand my intelligence or my creative genius to do more. I guess it's also because of that carpentry mindset where it's numbers and angles and so forth. So when I'm sewing for different body types,
Yeah.
especially on intentionally, I chose to choose the larger mark because I'm a bigger girl.
Okay.
So, and I was bigger than this. So I started to, I'm shaped differently. Things don't fit normally.
Right.
I have breasts. You need them to fit a certain way.
Right.
Some of us have bellies. You need it to fit a certain way. So I was practicing contouring different ways, but then also making unique pockets for unique artists and artisans.
Okay.
Whether they were pottery making, so they need a split leg apron.
Right.
Or if they were painting and they needed different pockets for different brushes, or if they're cooking, even chefs needing different towel holder or this. I enjoyed the unique experience of creating for these people.
We're going to talk offline after this because I have a unique experience that I'm putting together, and you might fall into that. So we'll look at that. We'll look at that because possibilities are endless when you have creatives, because that's the definition of being creative, that things just evolve, or some of us would say transform.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is also what I do with my other business.
All right, we're going to talk about that after. You got to give some time to the people so they can fall into what we got going on here. Because one of the things that we do have going on here is an opportunity for them to see this unique apron that you have.
So what I brought was a base model because I wanted to just give the floor plan, if you will, of how I start. So I take your dimensions, or I have you measure yourself if it's an online, because I do virtual calls with people who are around the world too, and I have them measure themselves, and we have a online consultation or in person if you're local.
Okay.
And we discuss the types of the apron that you want, where you want your pockets, all the different attributes that you want added, which is why I give these custom options so that you have the apron that works for you.
Okay.
But it's more than just aprons. But that's where I transitioned from baby to aprons.
Okay.
So I started making aprons for myself. And then I modified it over time because I realized I don't like the normal, as a unique individual. I'm very sensitive. So when typical aprons are like hanging over your neck.
Yep.
And then if you have pockets, it's pulling. So you have something pulling on your neck, which then just messes up your shoulders. And if you're like me, you're extra sensitive. And if you're carrying a load, you're going to have shoulder ache.
Right.
So I wanted to alleviate that.
Okay.
So I made cross aprons, like cross straps over it. And then I have like your little rivets here. So this is just a base model I wanted to show you. I'm just going to put it on really quick.
Okay.
And this is also a reversible apron.
Oh, okay. 2 for 1, basically.
Yeah. So you have that, and then you do.
You see the back, y'all? Check it out.
So you can adjust it.
Yep.
To where you want it. This is my base plan, so you can cross it over.
Okay.
And then cross it over to the front. Of course, this one could be a little longer, but what I wanted to show is that, your typical aprons usually have like pocket here, maybe a pocket here. But one thing I really like to do is to add different options. This one doesn't have it, but I do invisible pockets.
Okay.
So that you have it covered, because depending on what you're doing and what fabric you want to use for whatever you're doing, this is just straight cotton.
Okay.
But you can put your phone in there, or sometimes there's like a big pocket here, and I'll make a little opening so that if you have your phone in there and you need to charge it while you're working or something, I've done all these different customizations.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Right.
Customizations. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying that this is unique because sometimes the apparel that different people wear, it could help them at work or be a hindrance.
Right.
And
That was one
sometimes
of
in
my
the
reasons.
especially in the trades.
Yeah. Well, that's where I had some of my intel from working in the trades
Right.
as a carpenter, where I had to wear a belt all the time. But I don't know, maybe that's why I like pockets.
Well,
Because I
that
can
is
just put all my things
things.
in there.
Right.
But then I also evolved and started making different pouches with all the different pockets in the pouches.
Oh, okay. So it kept evolving.
It kept
just
evolving.
right.
Because you need places to put things, but in an organized way.
Yep.
But that's also logically uniquely different.
Right. Because
you
it's
can
a
have your own
creative.
colors, your own patterns, your own prints,
Mm.
so that it's
Yeah.
logically, uniquely representing you.
Right.
Oh, the other thing in consultations, I usually ask people, what's your favorite song? So because of my magic hands,
Okay.
I believe I have magic hands.
Okay.
When I'm sewing your custom
Garment
piece,
right.
I'm at the very end, when I'm finishing doing all the things. Mind you, I'm playing music the whole time. I'm doing this thing. I'm usually dancing, singing, doing all. So my
Right.
energy's infusing, but I finish it with your favorite song. So that as I'm doing the final stitches,
Yeah.
I'm infusing that magic
Okay.
of
Into
your
the
favorite
fabric.
song, so that when it goes sent off to you, that was the last part.
Wow.
Besides packaging it up.
Yeah. But that is the completion.
Right.
That's the.
So I'm sending it back off to you
Right.
with your favorite song. So when you put that on, you're feeling all of that and you're like ready to go.
And that energy is the basic battery in your back type of
Exactly.
thing. All right, that's a beautiful thing.
It's a whole beautiful, it's an experience.
Okay, so it's not that you're buying apparel, you're buying the experience.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that is the thing that makes you logically unique.
Yes.
Because one of the things that we like to do is to champion those in the creative spaces and give them an opportunity to show off their wares. Now you are demonstrating what
This is
is
a
this
child's
now?
apron.
Okay.
But I wanted to show this because with this fabric, I personally ice dyed it.
Okay.
So I also dye fabric to different colors or
Okay.
experiment, because that's the creative side. And so I'll do like a bulk of certain fabric, ice dye, and then you can make multiple things out of it. And I felt to say that for a reason, because that's going to inspire someone else
There you go.
to do that too.
And that's what this is part of too, to give that inspiration to those that may not have anybody to give it to them. So come here, view us, one-to-one interviews. We try to be every week. Tuesday nights is live, and then you can check us out at musicmaniatelevision.com. And then we want you guys to follow Logically Unique as well. So give them your information on where they can get to you at.
On all social media, it is at Logically Unique, LOGICALLY, Unique, UNIQUE.com is the website, but Logically Unique is on Instagram, Facebook. Actually, it's Logically Unique Shop on Facebook,
Okay.
but Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, because I have some sewing tutorials on there as well.
All right. This is a beautiful thing that you have these things going on and people can connect with you.
Yeah.
And you're established because I've seen you in the marketplace. That's where I met you. And you were doing your thing. I see people by your table.
Yeah.
So the thing is that this experience that they're getting, it's not that you're just stationary. You take this on the road.
Oh yeah, that's my personality as
Okay.
well. So that's how I'm expressing. My shop is also an expression of me.
Right.
Is being able to do this wherever and bring it to wherever
Right.
as well, and meet the different types of people. That's what I love to do.
Yeah, you're a people person.
I am.
Are you a
I
people
am.
watcher? Or you
I'm-
go to one of the parks and sit and watch people?
No.
Okay.
It depends.
Oh,
It depends on what's going on.
okay. All right, all right, all
I
right.
usually will go to the park and watch the animals, honestly,
Really?
and the trees.
Okay.
I'm connected to nature pretty good.
No doubt. Take your
Yeah.
shoes off while you walk through the grass type person.
Oh yes,
Okay, ain't nothing
that's
wrong with
it.
that.
That's what I do.
That's what's up. No, no, don't put the bag away.
Okay.
Show in the bag. Show in the bag.
This is just one example. I don't have a lot of examples because I do custom work. I just want to explain that. However, if you go on my website and if you go on Logically Unique on Instagram and Facebook, you'll see some of the other custom works that I've done, just so you know.
Okay.
So this is just an example of a pouch that this is just a simple pouch that I wanted to bring, but I wanted to express the fact that, these colors are interchangeable. You can have the colors you need and a set. I enjoy making sets in different sizes for people as well. So I offer on my website pouch sets.
Okay.
But I also make messenger bags, and I have some new what do you call it, designs, because I am a designer as well.
Okay.
Some new designs that are coming, so stay tuned, because fall 2024 I will be launching a whole new set of things that are a little bit different than what I've been doing, because I keep evolving.
That's what's
and then
up.
I find new things and I'm like, wait, I can make that and make it better.
All right. No, that's a beautiful thing, because sometimes people want to get to people at a stage where they know that they're going to grow, because they want to grow with you.
Yeah.
And that is a match. So you may find your match. A couple of matches, because she's in the business, so she needs some of this product moving. We need to get this product moving, y'all.
It's also customizing to work with you. So, for instance, different men, or however you identify, you need to carry things a certain way also. So when I make these messenger bags or other types of bags or pouches, fanny packs, they're going to customize with the pockets and the zippers the way that you want it. So
Right.
I have some already in the making.
Okay.
That I'm going to launch so that you all can try, and then you can decide, oh, I want this, but in my colors, in my patterns, and
Okay.
and so forth like that too. But even my color scheme is evolving too.
Okay, well, that's a beautiful thing, because this is that moment, the cocoon for the butterfly type of thing.
Yeah.
And when the transformation happens and the colors come out on the butterfly's wings, you're like, ooh, didn't look like that caterpillar that went in there.
I encourage you all to keep evolving though.
Yes.
However, I do have these, and I have some other baby items and stuff that will be on the shop, just ready to ship.
Okay.
Items are coming also with the launch, just to close out my old cycle and then open the new. So there'll probably be some discounts there as well.
Okay.
So stay tuned, subscribe to my newsletter so that you can get a heads up when we're launching in fall, because I don't have an exact date yet, but it will be in fall 2024.
Okay, so remember, y'all, the fall, which is this season that we're in right now, we'll have some more things for you guys to become engaged with and to experience, because it's not apparel that you're getting an experience.
You are. So this is just some simple half aprons. Just want to let you know that I can do these pretty easy, but
Okay.
pockets, if you need it customized, call on me.
All right, that's what's up. Now give them your social media again, so
Sure.
that way those that may have come in a little late, they will be able to connect with you and be a part of this experience that we got going on here.
Yeah, so I'm Rosalie Ina, Hummingbird Flowers, my indigenous name, and I am Logically Unique. This is my brand. You can find me on social media at Logically Unique. My website's logicallyunique.com, where you can order custom aprons and other types of pouches, bags, messenger bags, or there also are going to be some ready to ship items as well.
All right. We got everything for this piece of the segment. Now, she has other things. I don't know if we have time. Do you want to share some of the other side? All right, really quick. She's going to share with you the others. Well, not the other side. Some of the other things, sides of her that she wants to share. Because Logically Unique is an experience in herself.
This is one part of my expression of me.
Right.
Outwardly. So one of the other things that I do, as I mentioned, my indigenous name is Hummingbird Flower, which was given to me by my ancestors after my spiritual journey that I've been on pretty much my whole life. But you may hear these terms, spiritual awakening
Yep.
or getting woke,
Uh,
waking up to the system.
yeah,
And
the
so forth.
man
So
finding out who he is.
there's many layers to that. So
Yeah.
when I went down that rabbit hole, because I went down that rabbit hole, I came back up and had been transforming myself, and I realized a lot of the different mental beliefs and indoctrinations from my early upbringing, but then also just being out in the world and working for the man and doing different things. It just didn't align with me, and it ended up giving me physical ailments because I was like, wait a minute, this isn't me, because I was doing things that weren't
Into your spirit.
me, in alignment with me.
Yeah.
So over time, I awoke to many illusions, I'll put it. And that led me on my spiritual journey, which then led me to remembering some things from my childhood that I suppressed. Some would call it superpowers,
Okay.
magical abilities, but it really is something that's in us. So, in short, because we're doing this short,
It's the shorter version. She'll be back for the next one. She'll be back. She'll be back.
I did a lot of mindset reprogramming to change my inner dialogue within myself, empower me, but also let go of parts of me that are not aligned with who I really am, the stuff that was put on me. And that's a process of unfoldment. But during that, it opened up a lot of my psychic gifts,
Okay.
or in some religious terms, they would say prophesizing.
Okay.
I was getting a lot of dreams that
Okay.
then would happen.
Wow.
So I realized, wait, I'm here also for another purpose.
Okay.
So I started to practice my spiritual abilities, my superpowers, and then realized, wait, this is weird, this is different, but it feels
It feels
natural.
feels like it is
It
you.
feels like this is me. So I
Yeah.
kept pursuing it, and that evolved, where now I consider myself a cosmic medicine woman, and I work, or God works through me in wonderful ways. I work with the animals. I communicate with animals. That's when I first started remembering.
Dr.
The
Doolittle Part
animals
2.
came to me, and I
That's
can
what's
just
up.
hear them. I can hear what they, or like they show me images.
Okay.
It's very real for me. This a lot of the stuff they put in movies. Some of that stuff's real.
Right. Right. No.
And a lot of us, I feel, are going to start remembering that this is already within us.
Right.
Just like the scriptures say, God is within you.
Amen.
So I took that literally, and things started opening up. So now I have my spiritual practices, and I roam around like a hummingbird, literally. And I do my special energy work with people. I also, I guess, a prophet, a dream walker, where I get information and I share it, and I know what to do where I'm at, or I'm led to different places, and I just intuitively know what to do, or to move energy around, or sometimes we act as mirrors,
Right.
and that can be challenging. I feel like saying this intentionally for whoever may be watching. Sometimes we're mirrors for other people, and that could be mirroring what's great,
Yep.
so that you see that greatness reflected back at you, and sometimes it's the parts that we're neglecting. So I'm a pretty deep person. I do a lot of what some would say root work, not in the root spell work. That's not what I'm talking about. It's about diving deep into the roots of who you are. To, one, uncover your magic treasures within you, stuff you forgot about or suppressed, but also to help stimulate healing through past traumas that may not have even happened in this lifetime with you. This could be stuff in your DNA from your ancestors. Generational curse stuff, like past stuff that different people in your line weren't able to process. It's now falling on you because it's in your blood.
Right.
And you have to process it. So I help people through that as a spiritual guide as well. Now, I say that because I had to do this myself first.
Yeah, and sometimes that's where the man in the mirror, Michael said,
Exactly.
you have to start with who?
The man in the mirror, or woman.
Woman in the mirror. And sometimes that is how we learn
Yeah.
from ourselves so we can give to others.
And sometimes through our traumatic experiences. A lot of us have a story. I have a story. FYI, book is in the works.
Uh-oh. Watch out now. She'll be back for that one, too. Tune in, News Media Television Studios. We got her locked in. Go ahead.
We learn through, if it's a choice though, if you want to work through this stuff, because some people choose not to, and that's okay. I've learned to accept people where they are
You're right.
and keep it going.
Got to do that.
Because no one's going to save you but yourself.
Amen to that.
And so I had to change myself to find my peace because I didn't have peace for a long time.
Okay.
And all of those experiences that I went through have led me to the confident woman that I am now.
Okay.
The goddess that I am now.
Oh, wait a minute now, Queen QB. Where's my man at? Have him come from Coming to America on this straight to Worcester. But that's beautiful because you have to embody that piece of you so the world can like that shine that you have. It's a glow.
But it took a lot of work to get here.
Okay.
But I'm here.
All right. Amen to that.
I'm ready.
And she's here, ladies and gentlemen, and she's in your living room, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, and this is logically unique, and this is who she is. And she just gave you a piece of the experiences that you can get involved with, purchases, custom.
Oh, with the spiritual side is also one of my other businesses where I do one-on-one coaching, perspective coaching, as well as dance meditation. I have some things lined up. So I do workshops as well.
Okay.
But I also do one-on-one coaching with businesses and personal, psychic advisory, mediumship. Pet detective services is one of my new things that unlocked while working with crows, actually. I believe we all have spirit guides, and some of them are in animal form. So the crows were working with me for a while.
Okay.
So long story short with that one, though, just like Ace Ventura, I use my psychic senses to see, and the animals work with me, and I can see through their eyes and assist in finding your lost animal. And so far, I've had 3 in a row
That you found.
that I have found and that have returned home.
Really?
So it is a new part, but I have so far 3. I'm proud of my 3.
She's 3-0. Better than the Cowboys. Sorry, that was football reference. Sorry. My bad.
1 chose not to come home, FYI. So
Okay.
Even though there was technically 4, 1 did not want to come home.
You said chose not to come.
He did.
Okay.
He left on purpose. He wanted a new adventure.
Okay.
They're just like us.
They
They were like, this house is not for me.
right. Got to get a new space, a new experience.
You're gonna be seeing more animals just taking off.
All right. These are some unique experiences that you got going on with Logic.
I have some pretty mystical experiences.
Okay.
You're gonna have if you hang around me, you're gonna have some mystical experiences.
All right. That's what's up. Well, give them that social media again so they can connect with you.
So Logically Unique is my handmade business. And you can check out all my stuff there or set up a consultation so we can create something uniquely for you. On my spiritual side is Rosalie's Journey, which is, it's Rosalie's Journey on Instagram, TikTok. I do a lot on TikTok, a lot on YouTube.
Okay.
So you'll see a lot there. I also teach as well.
Okay.
And it's RosalieEna.com.
RosalieEna.com.
Yeah.
All right.
But if you still go rosaliesjourney.com, it still will go there. But it's evolving as well.
She's transforming right in front of your eyes. Y'all don't even see it yet. Yo, it's your man Cedric Said Boogie. Music Mania Television Studios is the place to be. M2 Studios. Man. Rosalie Ena is the umbrella. Underneath that umbrella, you got Logically Unique. You have the transformational services that she can provide through the spirit. And there's probably a book coming. There may be a script.
Probably, it is happening.
See, a book is coming. A script is in the works. You never know what could be coming through the doors.
There's some music stuff too.
We got to wait for that
I'm a
one.
multifaceted.
We're going to have her come back and deal with this music thing and see what that's all about. Give them a note. Let them know you.
That's not the part that I do.
Okay.
But I'll do dancing, but we're not doing that right now.
Not right now.
I do sing, but it's different.
Okay, we're going to do that in a space and create the space so she can share with you the experience of her singing. Right? That's what we gonna do.
It's unique.
Okay, that's what we gonna do, y'all. We are grateful for
Yeah.
Miss Rosalie Ina, Logically Unique, to be here today.
logo.
She didn't even show off the logo.
Oh yeah, this is the logo.
There's the
I do have a
logo.
lot of Sagittarius in me, so I kind of just evolved it with the wings.
Okay.
But it's also the divine feminine energy is coming back with a vengeance.
Oh,
Just know.
she said the divine feminine energy is coming back with a vengeance. Like it ain't been here.
Well, it's got to balance out.
Okay.
It's got to balance out.
Okay. And guess who's going to be the leader in the teaching of the balancing?
I'm one of many.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And we want to thank you guys for being with us this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you at. Thank you.